It's 107.5 WBLS. In the studio, you heard the craziness from my sister girl, super talented. She's been doing major things on TV and in the studio. We got Miss LeToya Luckett in the building. Y'all make some noise.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Looking fabulous.
Thank you, girl.
All right.
I love these shoes.
Thanks, girl. I pulled them out for you because you know what? Look, it was a little chilly outside. And so I put my Uggs on.
See?
See?
I didn't get the memo. They said it was 80.
It was on
so
Sunday.
I came in my sandals. So I got all 10 of my toes out right now.
Girl.
And I'm freezing. I need my Ugg boots.
You didn't know that New York has this bipolar weather. It's been real hectic.
I don't have on a turtleneck. I got on a kimono right now.
But you're rocking it, though. We wouldn't know that you're cold.
Girl, I'm freezing.
We would not know that you are
my
cold.
hair wet. I done washed my hair this morning. Lord knows I need a scully on right now. I'm finna catch pneumonia.
Girl, get the scarf, wrap it around the vocals, and you'll be straight.
Several times.
There you go. There you go.
I'm out here like a spring, nice sunny spring day.
Well, it technically is, but you know how Mother Nature likes to throw us for a loop every now and again.
No, indeed.
But anyway, I'm so glad you're in the studio.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're excited that you're here. You have so much going on. First and foremost, okay, we're going to talk acting and all this stuff because I've been seeing you everywhere.
Aww.
But can we talk about this music? I mean,
Yes,
normally
we
I don't
can.
dive right in. Back to Life is the new album that's coming out May 12th.
Yes, it is.
You are the first person. I just saw this on one of the comments, and somebody was saying, like, this is the first time I ever had a stay tuned and came back for the next video clip that was going on. It was like, go, LeToya, go. So,
Thank you.
for those of you who don't know, she has this whole video clip like miniseries. I was all wrapped up. Can we make that into a show?
You know what? People keep asking me to turn it into a show, and I'm like, y'all like it that much? Thank you so
It was really good because you know what? When you started arguing, and this is the bad part because we always argue in
We love
relationships,
drama.
right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
it was real, and you were saying
Yes.
stuff that real people say. Now you have to go on YouTube and watch it. Which one is the first one? Is Back to Life the first
Back
one?
to Life is the first one, and
And
you
then
can find
Used
it on
To?
Vivo, yes. And then Used To, which I released on Monday, you can also find that on Vivo as well. So part 1 and 2 are available right now,
And we're waiting on.
and you're waiting on part 3.
So how did you come up with this concept? Give us this.
Well, I wanted to do something different than I'd ever really done before.
Right.
And I love when artists really take the time with their visuals for video. Like, I was a big fan of when Missy Elliott used to put, put
Girl,
out her
Missy's
They were
videos used to be
colorful
crazy.
and crazy and well thought out, and just like they told a story. Same thing with like Michael Jackson, who was the ultimate. He didn't make videos. He made many movies.
Right.
And it just, I wanted to do something like that because that's what I loved about music. It was a part of the album.
Right.
It was
But
a part of the album.
I
to
thought
me.
now they shifted like the video budget because back then they had the $1 million budget.
Listen, there's nothing like investing in yourself.
Come on now.
Okay,
Come
and
on.
I had to come on out of pocket. I had to break up my coin book.
She said the coin book, Jesus.
I had to bring up my coin purse and, invest in myself because
Right.
that's something that I wanted so bad. And I wanted people to be able to see it, relate to it, get into it the way you did. So I think it worked. I think it worked. And shout out to my boy Thomas Jones.
Girl, a.k.a. Cut Buddy from Being Mary Jane. Y'all know who we're talking about. He used to play for the Jets up here.
Yes.
Thomas
Yes.
was looking nice. Girl.
A lot of women felt like he was very chocolatey and his shoulders were nice.
His whole demeanor was nice. And when he was in the suit, I was like, come on.
But you know what? And originally, let me tell you, I had done a project with Thomas in Atlanta. We had done like a kind of a mini series. And when I was kind of coming up with the concept and we were writing the script and everything, I was like, I can only see one person for this part. And it was Thomas. And I'd only worked with him once. And there was a certain part in the video. Let me tell you, there was a certain part in the video, right? And I kept visualizing. At first, it was going to be like in this ballroom. We were going to be at a party, and he was going to, whoever this person was going to be standing in the back of the room. And they were going to have a glass of Hennessy. Or his
The brown
choice of
liquor,
beverage.
some brown
It had to be a brown liquor. He was a brown liquor drinker. And I wanted him to be giving me a certain eye and sipping on this brown liquor, right?
Okay.
I never said this. I never said this to Thomas, but I always saw him playing this role.
Right.
Does anybody remember the clip from part 1 where he sips the orange juice in the kitchen?
Yes.
He did that on his own. That's exactly what I saw him doing.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, That was confirmation right there. I never said to him, hey, yo, sit back, do this. He gave the exact eyes I wanted, and he sipped the heck out of that orange juice. And and he did his thing with this. A lot of that stuff was improv outside of the script because we wanted to stick to the script, but like that argument, we just went in.
Really?
We just went in.
Really? That's why it seems so real. I mean, it's just all about you, blah, blah, blah. It was so real because when you look, this would happen. Okay, so I have my phone right here. I'm put my makeup on, and I'm watching it. I had to stop with the brush. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. What is going on? Yes.
And there was some moments you can ask my manager, Ro, and even my mom was there for the editing process. I was like, yo, I don't know, this feels so real, and I'm talking a certain way. They were like, yeah, people need to see that.
Yeah.
People need to see how real you are. Because this is a real situation, and this is what people go through on an everyday basis. And that's why I wanted to talk, about this stuff on my album. That's why, some of the song titles, if you'll see, they're very real. Show me.
Right.
If you want to be in my life, you got to show me.
Did any of this come from personal experiences?
All of it did.
Girl, break it down. Used to, middle, in the name, my love, worlds apart.
Yep, worlds apart. Another one of my favorites is called Disconnected, and it talks about, that some of the, I don't want to say that point in a relationship because hopefully everybody's relationship doesn't go here. But
we've all been there.
We've all been there somewhere in the neighborhood.
Right.
Where you can kind of feel that divide. You don't know what it is, but that's the moment in the relationship where y'all need to take a minute, pause, and communicate. Because for some reason you guys aren't in sync. And I did a record called Disconnected. And it's one of those records that it puts those hooks in your heart.
Really?
Because I know everybody has felt that before. And all you want is to be reconnected with that person again and feel that joy and that warmth that they bring to your heart or whatever. But at that very moment, you're like, I don't know what's going on, but we need to fix it because I don't like it one bit. And it's a ballad, and it's the first time that I've done a record with just piano.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just my voice and piano.
Come on now. Well, people be sleeping on your vocals, girl. Even when you were hitting the notes at the end, I think it was of Used To, you were just going, and I was like, yo.
Thank you.
Because you forget. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
LeToya Luckett is in the building. This chick is on fire. Got the new album Back to Life coming May 12th. But in the meantime, you have all these other TV things that are going on.
I do. And you just so we know, you can also pre-order the album right now.
Pre-order.
On iTunes. It's available right now.
It's available for you right now.
Yes.
All right, cool. So
amazing.
She's back in her voice. Oh my God.
Yeah, you started it.
Do you use different voices like this when you go on audition?
Sometimes I have to, but I prefer to just, have fun with my friends every once in a while.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop it. So. Have you thought about doing any animated stuff?
I would love to do animation. Are you serious? Absolutely.
Oh my
Let's
God.
get into it, guys. So excited about it.
Now, you're one of the lucky ones who's been able to nicely finesse and segue over into the acting thing. Because some people have had some choppy little roads, but what's one of your secrets to actually getting in there and being taken seriously, not just, oh, here's another singer trying to, act?
Oh, I prefer them not to know.
Really?
Yeah. My agents know. Don't
tout me as LeToya Luckett, the singer,
bruh.
this, that.
Nope. No, I go and I do the work. I do the work. I don't ask for any favors. I do the work. I go over whatever sides with my coach, and I go in there and.
What are sides? Break it down. Give us some terminology.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
We don't know this stuff.
I totally thought you guys knew.
Oh my God, I don't know that. I just know how to hit buttons. Come on.
Forgive me. Okay, I'm sorry. So basically, it's like a breakdown of the script. So no, for real. So basically, from my agent, I'll get an email. And it'll have the breakdown of the character, so kind of a description of the character, her personality, what should she look like, her, her take on certain things, and then from there I do a backstory. And attached at the bottom of the email will be a few scenes that the casting agent would want to see you perform in front of them. Okay. In this room called an audition room, which I get nervous before going in every time.
How many people are in there? Is it like 3 people like you see on TV?
It depends.
Okay.
Because sometimes you'll go in for producers and it's like 4 people in there. And you're like, oh my God, it's so many of you guys. And then sometimes if you make it to a certain level and you're auditioning for network, there'll be like 30 people in the room.
For real?
Absolutely.
What about this? I heard somebody...
or it'll be one person. and then the reader. And the reader always reads like this. So no way, I can't believe you said that to me. That was so rude of you.
And then they wait for you to go into your part.
Stop talking to me like that. That's not nice. And the last time we had this conversation, you said the same thing. So I'm done. I'm over it.
And then they give the look. She's giving the look.
Meanwhile, it's a scene where I have to cry real tears.
Oh,
and they're reading to me like that. And I'm like, are you freaking serious? Or the other actor is like in there and it's a chemistry read and they have not read the sides, the script, or anything else because they've already got the role. And your life depends on them knowing their lines or just kind of even being familiar with the freaking show, and they don't. And so they're like, yeah, man, and the next time we go into the bar and I ordered the wings last time, and I'm supposed to come after that with my lines. Yeah.
But I thought it was a chemistry thing. Aren't y'all supposed to be looking into each other's eyes?
That's what I said when I walked in the room because I was ready. I was prepared.
and you clearly you weren't.
Clearly you were not. But these are some of the things that actors go through.
I love it.
And when I, have moments with that, I just go into the studio and create songs about me being angry about it. And you think I'm talking about a lover, but I'm really talking about the actor that really just made me lose his job.
All right, well, wait a minute. Talk about the jobs that you have had, girl. Rosewood. Yes. How do you get these sexy guys? Thomas Jones, Morris Chestnut. What?
You know what? Sometimes
can I hang out with you?
Hey, fellas.
What? No, listen, let me tell you, she's over here pulling her kimono down and showing her shoulder. LeToya, you have no sense
at all. But no, I work hard. I do the work, and I think that that's what's important. In anything that you do, you have to do the work. Mm-hmm. Like I don't play when it comes to that. I give my all when I go into these rooms.
Right.
And I give my all when I go into the booth. So I have had the privilege of working with some very talented guys who just so happen to be some lookers.
Some lookers.
And I know a lot of you ladies want to bite their bottom lip, but you got to do the work first, ladies.
You got to do the work.
Listen,
you're going to be doing dual work with this role of Dionne Warwick.
I am.
So how was that? How did that come about? And this is playing a live person. How is that?
It's a lot. But you know what the great thing about that is? I get to have conversation with her. Mm-hmm. It's awesome because I get to learn a lot about her, and there's so many things that I didn't know about this awesome woman who is an icon. By the way, mm-hmm. who I think we should give more props to her, man. I don't think that people, especially with the younger generation, are as familiar with her as they need to be, and mm-hmm. hopefully through this biopic that I'm about to do, they'll become more familiar with her. She has a story. She has
give us a little snippet.
So you trying to get me fired? Didn't we just talk about this? I'm not trying to get this lady.
I was just trying.
You will see when you watch the show. Because I am not finna do. You are not finna have Miss Dionne on me.
All right,
Miss Warwick, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm not finna answer this question.
Because we know Miss Dionne don't play. She'll call you a hussy real quick, boo.
Quick, and will check you. Like, check you. I mean, there's times when she's called my phone. Hello, LeToya. LeToya. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Seriously.
Really?
Her voice alone, you're just kind of like, what did I do wrong? I didn't even do anything.
Like, am I in trouble?
Am I in trouble? But she's so amazing. And we did this thing where we were kind of checking the keys for the songs mm-hmm. For the movie. Mm-hmm. And you listen back to some of her records and you're like, yo, you really hit that note.
Yeah.
You hit that note. You sang that whole phrase and you didn't breathe because I'm about to have an asthma attack just looking at the words here. But she is so amazing. And I think that we can't wait to love and honor people when they're gone. We have to continue to honor and love on our icons while they're still here. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that I get to pay tribute to her in this way.
When can we expect that?
I don't know.
Are you still filming or is it finished?
No, we haven't started production.
Oh, but you guys are just getting the groundwork, laying the foundation.
We're laying the foundation. I'm telling you, it's a process. It's been like 5 years coming.
Girl.
I'm just here. But I'm going to just keep on working.
You better do it.
And putting these albums out.
Okay.
You know?
Back to Life, May 12th. She
loves my stuff, too. She loves my stuff, too. So shout out to Miss Warwick for loving the single Back to Life, which y'all, if you don't have it already, all right, you can get the single on iTunes. I don't want to hear nothing about, it won't download to my phone. Find a way to download, get your friend phone, okay?
She's so animated. I love it.
you best to download Back to Life, the album. You can pre-order it right now. It's available. Download the single. It's available on iTunes. Download my brand new single, Used To, which is out. And we talked about the miniseries that I have out right now. You can find that on YouTube, part 1 and 2. They're available right now.
And when does part 3 come out? And will you make this a whole thing?
I know, but see,
I would like to see it.
I know. And see, the reason that people checked back in for part 2 is because,
they didn't know in part 3 and part 2 is coming out.
No, you just gotta hit them in the bottom lip sometimes.
The element of surprise.
Exactly.
Got it.
And if I give it to you all at once, which I almost did, thank God for my awesome management over here, Ro Williams, and my label,
hey,
E1.
Hi, E1.
As an artist, I wanted to do it my way. And what did I want to do? I wanted to put it all out at one time. And they were like, no, your album doesn't come out till May. You got to spread it out.
Did they say it in that tone?
Spread it out. It was exactly. I was in vacation with my best friend, a Duxley. It was an international call. This was expensive. And they trying to tell me I got to separate my videos. And I was like, what I'm not finna do. And they were like, what you are finna do is separate these videos. And you're going to live with it. But I'm so glad that I did.
Yeah.
Because they're all different, and all of them can live on their own.
Right.
And
it's stirring up conversation.
It's
like
starting
I said.
a conversation.
Yeah.
And it had y'all got it all at one time, y'all would have been on to the next 2 days later.
You're right.
You feel me? But
You're
we're still talking about it here today, right now. And y'all still waiting on part 3, cuz.
She's a mess. All right, LeToya, before you go, what's up for you for the summer? Where will we see you? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this tan, girl. Get this hair blowing this wig, girl. Okay, I'm out here in these promotional streets trying to promote this album.
Do it. Come on out. Let's do a little set when the album drops. What you want to do? Let's make it happen.
Okay,
do it for the ladies. Come on, Val.
Set the date.
All
what?
Right.
What? Are we calling all the girls?
Calling all the girls. All my sister girls. Oh, my God.
Sister girls, my sisters. Come on out. We're going to do something really special for you guys around the time of the release. Little bit of girl talk. Get a little naughty. You know?
I love it. I can't with you. Yes. Come back and hang out with us. But
I
in
love
the
that.
meantime, thank you so much for stopping by, ma'am.
Let's play a game based on like the song titles.
This
for the thingy. For the
next time when you come back? Yes. Okay, let's do it. That's what we'll do. Oh my God. We'll put it together.
It's so much fun.
I'm so excited.
I can't even.
Get out of here. LeToya Luckett, y'all. Put your hands together. Woo, woo. This is how we do on WBLS.